Hello, my name is Emily Taylor, and I'm the School Counseling Department Head at Framingham High School. On behalf of the entire School Counseling Department, we welcome the class of 2026 and their families to Framingham High. So tonight, you'll be able to learn a lot about all the different departments, the choices you have for classes. In the School Counseling Department, we are the ones to help you create those schedules and make sure that your schedule is ready for the fall. There are a number of pieces to this process that we need to happen in the next couple months, and we'll review them here. You soon will be receiving a some more that looks just like this with lots of information about that timeline and other materials to help you choose your courses. Currently, your current teachers are making recommendations for your core academic classes. So for your English, math, science, history, world language, your teachers are making recommendations for next year. Those recommendations will be available in the Aspen portal on March 1st. And we ask that you and your family look those over and talk about what that looks like for a full schedule. And the other choices that you have are your elective courses. So we have a lot of elective offerings in our various departments, such as fine and performing arts, family and consumer science, and more. In that some more that you'll receive, there's all the choices that ninth graders have. We ask that you look them over and you'll get the opportunity to choose your top 6. We ask that you choose 6 because sometimes the schedule doesn't quite work, and we want to make sure you have a lot of options, and we'll do our best to give you those choices. In order to indicate those choices, you will fill out a Google form that's also linked in the some more. That's due March 18th. That's where you're going to rank those choices. It'll also be where you can request any course changes. So for example, if you don't agree with one of those core academic recommendations, we first ask that you talk to your teacher, but if you'd like to move up or down, that's where you can indicate that there. The transition to high school is very exciting. It's also challenging. We encourage you to challenge yourself, but also not set yourself up to be overwhelmed. We have a lot of offerings at the high school that we encourage you to get involved with. So that's an additional thing to consider. In addition to talking to your counselor, to talking to your teachers, you are more than welcome to reach out to me. My contact information is in the some more as well if you have any questions. This is a sample ninth grade schedule. And again, there's not really one typical ninth grader. So this is just an example, but a lot of our students are taking their English class, a math class, modern world history, biology, world language, physical education, and you have 2 different choices for physical education. You only have to take one, however, and then 3 electives such as painting or drawing, foods, clothing. The reason why 7 credits can fit in a year's schedule is because just based on the nature of the day. So 1 full year course equals 1 credit, a half year course equals half a credit. For students in the ESL program, final courses will be determined based on access scores, and for students within IEP, final courses will be determined at the students' team meeting in the spring. There's also information about the course level description, some other documents that hopefully will be helpful, as well as general information about the school counseling department. So in addition to scheduling, we also help with academic planning, counseling, post-secondary planning, social, emotional challenges, and we are very excited to work with you. As a school, we're divided into houses by alpha, the last name of students, and each house has a vice principal, 2 counselors, a social worker, and an office manager. And we are here to support you all 4 years. You remain in that house until you graduate. The SMORE also has graduation requirements that you can start thinking about, as well as some other information. We are so excited to have you. Please use this time in the next month or 2 to talk to older siblings, to talk to students you know that go to the high school, talk to your teachers, to try to figure out what are those classes that are going to be the right fit for you. And we are very excited to have you, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your 8th grade.